We're back with more Call to the Booth. This is our Pick 6 segment. 6 impact signings so far in the NFL free agency period with Aqib Talib. I'm Harrison Sanford. Before we get into that, Aqib, I wanted to ask you this question. So now that you're a part of the media, your job is to evaluate not just the games and the players. Your job is also to evaluate front offices and potentially contracts that they give out, whether they're good or bad. How are you, as you're seeing money come in, how are you handling that new challenge? Because ain't nobody trying to hate on nobody else's pocket.
Yeah, see, right now I'm trying to transition, Harrison, because right now I just see somebody get paid. I like it. You know what I'm saying? It don't matter where they go. I see them get paid, and I love it. You know what I'm saying? So I'm trying to get there. I'm trying to see something that I'm like, oh, I don't know if they should have did that, but you know, everybody's signing people in key places, you know, in spots that they need help in. So I like it.
Let's start with the Green Bay Packers. Re-signed Aaron Jones, 4 years, $48 million.
I think it's great, man. Great deal for him. Personally, he finally got that bag that he deserved, and it's huge for Green Bay. He was a huge part of their offense, so they needed to retain him.
I think a lot of confidence might be built now among the running back community. We're starting to see running backs get paid again. We saw what happened with Christian McCaffrey. We started with Zeke Elliott the year before that. Do you think that's going to be a new trend?
Yeah, I think as long as that salary cap keep going up, you know, it kind of came down this year, but as long as that salary cap is up where it is, it's going to keep rising. Everybody going to have to get paid. So, I mean, it's market value that's just going to keep bumping up.
Big difference for the Pittsburgh Steelers last year once they started losing pass rushers, mainly Bud Dupree. He signs with the Tennessee Titans, 5 years, $82 million. Thoughts?
Man, it's huge for the Titans, man. I know Bud's super happy, but huge for the Titans, man. If they able to make a play and get Clowney as well, man, you had them two guys rushing up front. That's when your defense start to look like the Rams. That's why the Rams paid Floyd, because they like how it looked with two rushers rushing that passer, man. It's huge.
A.J. Brown's going to get a lot more attention. We'll see how Mike Vrabel and that front office attack the rest of free agency and the NFL draft, filling that hole. All right, this is a big one and almost confusing to some. The Chiefs lost out, or they released rather yet, Eric Fisher and Mitchell Schwartz. But they did sign Joe Thuney to 5 years, $80 million. So give me your opinion, not just on the deal to get Thuney in, but the impact of losing those two other guys in that whole construction of the deal.
Yeah, I didn't really understand them letting both tackles go. But, I mean, them guys wasn't available for them in the Super Bowl. So, man, I don't know. Maybe they're comfortable with the guys that they have. They got great experience. Maybe they think them guys going to come back and be better next year. Maybe they got a draft plan or something. But you add Thuney there inside, man, that's huge for them, man. It'll definitely help their run game, and he'll definitely stay stout in that pass game inside.
I believe he's only had 3 penalties in the entirety of his career.
He's a great player.
And he spent time at the guard, tackle, and center position. So if there's an injury, he could potentially move around. Here we go with another one. Washington football team, after not retaining the services of Alex Smith, after letting go of our friend Dwayne Haskins at the quarterback position, they are bringing in Ryan Fitzpatrick. 1 year, $10 million. He will be competing with Taylor Heineke for the starting quarterback position in Washington. Thoughts?
It's good for Washington, man. They need a vet over there. You know, they got a guy. They still trying to get a real guy, a real QB1. But until you get him, man, you got the young guy, you got the old guy, you got direction. You know what I'm saying? So Fitzpatrick could go in and he could lead a team. So if you got somebody like that on your roster, man, you all right. They ain't spend a bunch of money to get him. So, man, I think it's a great play by Washington.
One of your top defenses from last year. They'll be bringing back Chase Young. Ryan Kerrigan is there. Mm-hmm. They did lose Ronald Darby in free agency, though. So we'll see how stout they can be on the defensive end of the ball. But last year, we're one of the best defenses in the league. All right, let's go back to one of your former teams, the Denver Broncos, picking up Von Miller's option, $18 million. And Ronald Darby is now there as well. Thoughts?
Man, I love it, man. Like I said, if you got 2 rushers, that's the start of a great defense, man. So you match him up with Chubb again. They're going to get great pressure on the quarterback all year, man. And Von ain't mad neither, man. You get another 18, you know what I'm saying, late in his career, year 10 or 11, whatever my dog in. But I think it's a win-win on both sides, man. And then he know he the heartbeat of that building, man. He the heartbeat of that locker room. You don't want to try to have a winning season without Von in that locker room. So they need him in that locker room. John know he need him in that locker room, man. That's why they picked up that option. I'm happy for my dog. One more year in Denver, baby. Let's go.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see how Von returns from injury. I think he must be excited to have maybe a second story now after everybody knows him for that Super Bowl run. It'd be nice to see what he does here on the tail end of his career after the Super Bowl. All right, so now let's go back to another one of your former teams. As you mentioned, Leonard Floyd getting the 464 to stay with Los Angeles. Probably was a reason it was hard for them to retain the services of John Johnson, who now goes to the Cleveland Browns. What do you think? What do you think about the loss of John Johnson for the Rams and the addition for the Cleveland Browns?
First, let me give my dog the bag sound. But I'm happy for my dog, man. I seen this guy work hard, grind, man, and he a hell of a player, and I think he landed in a great spot. The Rams definitely gonna miss him. They got some young safety there, but he's so athletic, man. He makes so many plays. They definitely, anytime you lose somebody who make that many plays, you're gonna miss him. So the Rams definitely will miss him, but I think he landed in a great spot, man. Cleveland finna be one of those teams who kind of turn that corner. They got a great run game. They got a good quarterback, man. They got a great defense. You add JJ to that defense, he gonna add some playmaking ability to that secondary, man, and it's a great situation. I'm ready to see Cleveland with a healthy Odell. I'm ready to see Cleveland make some noise this year too.